Wow, suddenly I am just shooting along. Oh. What have I done? No, not much. That's what I've done. Okay, I had to shoot myself down to actually keep the momentum going. So, I think I broke it, guys. Pretty sure at some point in this room there were 2 baby dolls. I only killed one, and the other one just disappeared. And now the music won't stop, and I can't progress. So, I may have just broken it, and I have no idea how I'd fix it. Yup, still looking pretty broken. I have no idea what to do now. I don't know how much I would have to replay, if I did have to. Oh wait, what? It turned red for a second. What the heck? So yeah, so I think I broke it. Gonna try and fix this. We'll see what happens. I will give this game one thing. It has quite an excellent autosave system. I had to do the slide that preceded this area again, but otherwise it's right where I was. So good for this game. Now to actually get to this combat again. No, I wanted to dodge away. That's why I was holding the away button. Ah, so that is how that's supposed to end. So yeah, somehow I managed to, like, not technically kill the other baby, and screwed this whole section up. I think when I first jumped into that room, I landed on the center platform and killed the big guy first. And I think that may have screwed it up, because the babies did jump over there, like they were programmed to do so. But I don't think they were programmed well, and one of them may have simply just fallen into the abyss. So yeah, fun.
I had a role in my family's demise, but I did not start the fire. Centaurs don't live in Oxford, but a certain doctor did. I saw him, a preening undergraduate. Now I remember him. That key belongs to Lizzie's room.
Something that important would never once occur to you? Ever? I realize he's done some memory manipulation stuff, but consider the fact that she was in an asylum and actually quite lucid after the asylum for a long time before she met or dealt with Dr. Bumby. Also, what the hell do centaurs have to do with anything? I don't think they usually, I don't think they're specifically known for wearing glasses. They're not usually tall, thin, bipedal creatures. So yeah. Something tells me we are nearing the end. A lot of games like to end with towers when you reach that point. Oh. Not to mention, the train seems to have docked here. Or, what's the term for when a train stops? I guess it just stops? Yeah, it's a hallway lined with spikes. We've gone through many. Oh, now it decides to skip through the hallways full of spikes. Okay, then. I heard that. Incoming! Ah. Yes, yes, I am quite the cheater. Damn you, flying globule. Friggin'. I hate these things so much.
I'm no toy. He wanted me to do things I didn't want to do.
Okay, and so the reasoning for... Okay, well, hang on, actually. So, quote-unquote preening undergraduate visits, Lizzie, I think the sister's name was, visits her, and, you know, makes his advances, and she doesn't like it, etc., etc. She rejects him, he gets all insulted, and so his immediate reaction is to burn the entire place to the ground, then use his, I guess, eventually not undergraduate knowledge to completely brainwash the only surviving member of the family to forget that the incident occurred in the first place. What kind of doctor is he? Aside from, you know, evil.
Am I not the most wretched and selfish of fortune's fools? Oblivious, I live in a training ground for prostitutes. My mentor is an abuser and purveyor. I've been complicit with my sister's murderer and the killer of my family as he corrupted my mind. I sought relief from my pain and you turned me away from the truth.
You are almost there, almost free from what you fear. You could have been cured. You could have forgotten.
Abandon the memory of my family.
They are dead, and you should be too.
You misbegotten abomination. Murderer, you blood-sucking parasite. The damage you've done to children. The abuse.
I provide a service. In the great and awful metropolis, appetites of all sorts must be gratified.
My family. My mind. The infernal train.
The train is your invention, your defense. I merely set its schedule and itinerary. The train is coming with its shiny cars, with comfy seats and wheels of stars. So hush, my little ones, have no fear. The man in the moon is the engineer.
I'll stop that train, if it's the last thing I do.
As you wish, it will be. You're lost, and where your body is, your mind will follow. Perhaps it's already there.
Okay, and now we have an explanation for the whole rolling doll head sections, and yet it completely ignores what just happened, drops us into a quote-unquote real world for no obvious reason. This game was not put together correctly. Okay, yeah, so he has a home for wayward youths, and he's kind of twisting them to do what he wants, and what he can then fund, I suppose. What the... Also, the training ground for prostitutes, yes, we've seen that she essentially lives in a brothel, or at least is on good terms with the, term for that, headmistress, I guess, of the brothel. Why did she not notice that? He was making her forget things, but would he make her completely oblivious to the fact that, hey, all of these people are whores? I don't get that.
You oozing sore of depravity! Children wearing their names around their necks as if they're breeding livestock!
A declaration of their pedigree. You could use one. They're proud to display their provenance.
You brute! They can't remember who they are or where they're from. How many minds have you twisted into forgetfulness?
Not enough. Yours would have been a triumph. Still, you're an insane wreck. My work is done.
So I think that was, like, reality. She actually confronted him, spewed that sort of stuff at him, and he just laughed at her. And for some reason, there is no one else anywhere in the town at all except for ghostly children that you can walk through. And then we slip back into Crazy Town for a bit to fight this giant mental image of that guy. Because why the hell not? Oh, hey!
Hatter, I must stop this infernal train and the evil
What,
force
no
that
hello?
drives it.
Everything's a nail, is it, Miss Hammerhead? First it was your search, freighted with fear and fragmented memories. Now it's the train. Never time for tea. While your brain's on holiday, we're ruined. Now we're all mad here, and that's a good excuse for going to hell in a teapot, but not for forgetting what your senses saw. Forgetting is just forgetting, except when it's not. Then they call it something else. I'd like to forget what you did. I've tried, but I can't.
You've used me and abused me, but you will not destroy me.
No, the damage is done. The old Alice and her Wonderland retreat are demolished. You can't even recognize what's happened, and you're powerless to change it or move against me. I've made certain of that. Come to receive your punishment, then?
I know I'm guilty of something, but punishment never suits the victims of the crime.
Abuse is a crime the strong visit on the weak. And you're right, abusers are insufficiently punished for the damage they do. Those who witness abuse without seeking retribution for the harmed pay a penalty. Your own pain mitigates your failure to act earlier, but you may not yet have paid enough for witnessing the pain of others.
I'm not sure what they're talking about. I'm sure there's all sorts of deep analysis you could do, and I'm sure there are many ways of listening to just going, no, this is absolute BS and it makes no sense anyway.
You corrupted my memories, but you failed to make me forget.
I could have made you into a tasty bit. Clients out the door waiting for a piece from a raving, delusional beauty with no memory of the past or no sense of the future. But you wouldn't forget. You insisted on holding on to your fantasies. You're mad, like your sister.
Don't speak of her. You didn't know her.
Your sister was a tease, pretended to despise me. She got what she wanted in the end.
My Lizzie, what is this train's destination?
Madness and destruction. You shouldn't ask questions you know the answer to. It's not polite. And that noise wasn't Lizzie talking in her sleep.
Oh, no. Oh, poor Lizzie.
And there are no centaurs in Oxford. Make your survival mean something, or we are all doomed!
Okay, so that is why he had to burn the house down. Well, that's still going overboard, but basically, yes, that's why he burned the house down. Good to at least get that explanation. Centaur thing still makes no sense. If you know what the hell they're talking about with that, please explain it. I would love to know. But yeah, we are approaching endgame. Butterflies, join me. We go.